the Touch and Soul Glossy Balm. I use that as my moisturizer and sort of kind of like a primer too, but I'm going to go in with a primer spray just to kind of set it all together. And since I'm wearing matte foundation, I'll kind of go in heavy. And I know I'm doing my brows next, so I try not to go like too close to my brow area because then my product doesn't go on as good. No, hold on. My head is looking a hot mess, and I shouldn't be doing this tutorial with my head looking like this. Let me do my hair really quick, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back, and I already sprayed my face with my primer spray. So I put the Glossy Balm as my moisturizer and my primer, and then I use some primer spray. This isn't a Mario Badescu spray. Actually, I had the NYX Bare with me multitasking spray, but I didn't like the sprayer, the nozzle, I guess you can say. It didn't spray. It was like little bitty spurts of spray, and it just was taking me 45 minutes just to get an even spray. So what I did, I had an empty bottle of Mario Badescu. I just poured it in there because I like this spray better. So that's what I use as my primer spray. Today, we're going to... I've been doing this combo lately because I bought this Juvia's Place foundation. I didn't like it. For one, it was too dark alone. It's Punta Cana for, I got my glasses on, $4.35, and it's too dark. Like when I put it on, it looks okay, and then it oxidizes when it dries down, and it's AF, like dark AF, for real, like dark. And so I remember buying this CoverGirl True Matte foundation, and it was too light. It's in the shade T10, and I mixed it with another one that was too dark, and I just didn't like that either. So I was like, well, okay, this is too dark, this is too light, and I wanted to use this again because I like the coverage, I like the finish, I just don't like the color. So I was like, let me try to mix the two and see if I get a better color, and I did, and I liked it, and it lasts forever. So I'm gonna do this really quick, like 10-minute get ready with me because I'm going to work, and I don't have a lot of time to get ready. So this is what I do when I'm in a rush, if I'm just going to run errands, or if I just don't want a lot of makeup on but I want to look presentable. This is what I would do on a regular basis. And I switch out the products. These aren't the products that I use all the time, but this is what I'm using. And yeah, I'm gonna mix these two for the foundation. I'm gonna do my brows really quick, and then I'll start on the face. Sometimes I would use my Wet n Wild stick foundation in the shade Toffee Pecan, but I'm running low on that, if you can consider that low, like nothing is left. Well, it is, but I'm gonna save that for another day. Normally I go in with a pomade or a pencil, but lately I haven't been liking the way the pencil looked because I don't know, I was trying to shape up my brows, and I don't know if I took too much off here. I don't know. Like, this used to be my favorite brow. This was my struggle brow. Now it's vice versa. This is my favorite brow. This is my struggle brow. So I struggle on this one. It's going to take me like forever to try to get this finished. So I'm going to do it off camera really quick, and then I'll be back. I'm back. Brows are on. They're not perfect. Don't come for my brows. They're on though. So now we're moving into the face. So I'm going to mix my little concoction that I do. 1 pump of each. And then I'm using my e.l.f. Total Coverage Sponge, something I got from Ulta. And I go in first with the Juvia's Place one because it's the darkest. I might need a little bit more. And then I go in with the, you see how different the shades are? Like, it's crazy. Like, I'm the worst when it comes to picking shades, like, for real, for real. And I had a little bit of leftover concealer on my hand. It's also the Juvia's Place My Magic Concealer. I'm just going to throw that in there, too. I did the worst when it came to Juvia's Place because the concealer I got was too dark. I was trying to be on the safe side. I don't know. The other ones looked too light, and then I didn't want to get it too light because I have a habit of getting too light concealer. So I wanted to start getting concealers that's more my skin tone. So on natural days when I don't want to highlight, I don't have to wear such a bright concealer. But I got 12, I believe, J12, and it's too dark. So I was like, I don't want to just sit there. I spend my money on that. So I need to do something with it. And what I did was I started to clean my brows up with it. You know how you do a lighter one at the underneath the brow and then on the top of the brow, so you don't have that white cast. You kind of use one that's closer to your skin tone. Well, that's what I use it for, and I've been liking it for that. So it is what it is. We're gonna make use of it. And when I put this, I go in. If I need more, I just go in with a little bit more. Depends on the coverage that I'm going for that day. Lately, I have been trying to be full coverage at all, like unless I'm going somewhere out, like on the weekends or something. But for work, I want to look like a human. That's all. I don't want to look like a zombie. So as long as my face is kind of one color, that's all I care about. And it's looking pretty okay. Like, I'm good with this coverage. Around my mouth, I might do a little bit more of the CoverGirl. Just to get a little bit more coverage. But I hate when it's bright around my mouth. Like, I don't color correct. I probably should. But I just never got that down packed, so I never really liked to color correct. And sometimes foundations can get weird looking around my mouth. But yeah, I like this combination. The Juvia's Place foundation is a really good foundation. It's just the colors are a little off, and we work on that, or I find my shade, because it's probably not them. It might be me not knowing what I'm doing. We'll be good to go. I conceal on a daily basis, more than likely. If I'm not using my NARS, I'm using ColourPop's No Filter Concealer in the shade. I mix medium dark 30 and medium dark 32. I put on 32 first, just a tad. You see how light this coming off on camera, but it's really not that light in person. Yeah. And I know I'm like matte on matte on matte on matte on matte on matte on matte, but I'm gonna set with a somewhat dewy, I guess you could say. Yeah, dewy. The NYX Dewy setting spray and the Morphe setting spray. Normally you let this sit, right? But I'm crunching for time, so I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out. Nothing special. I'll do the forehead first because that seems to be the stubborn place that works my nerves. The chin and then the upper lip. This segment of today's broadcast is brought to you by Landers Ford in Collierville. Man cave sale at Family Leisure. Great deals on theater seats, massage chairs, pool tables. My nose. And I'm recording with my phone, so the lighting is not 100% accurate. Looking for incredible speed and a great value? Xfinity delivers both. Xfinity is America's best internet provider with fast internet and the speed, coverage, and control you need with Xfinity X5. Call 1-800. And on most days that I don't wear eyeshadow, I go ahead and just pull some of that concealer that I'm putting under my eyes over to my lid to cancel out color, act as a primer, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so that is that. And then lately I've been using this Wet n Wild Photo Focus banana powder. and I don't want to stray from what I've been doing, because I tend to do a video on what I do and then I do it differently in the video, and it's just like, really, it's not what you do. So I'm trying to stay within what I actually do, same products, everything. I'm learning. And lately I have not been liking to set my under eye with a sponge because it looks bad on me. Like my creasing, you can see it, it just doesn't look good. So I'm going in with a brush to set it. It's my Ray Ray collection, the number 4 brush, and it's kind of like a flat-sided brush. Dip it in there, and I start to set from the outer corner all the way in. And this has been working for me. It's been looking better. And this powder isn't like yellow banana powder. It's kind of just like colorless, honestly. In the pan, it looks yellow. It reminds me of the Revolution powder. But I don't know, I used that for like 2 years and I just strayed away from it. I want to try something different. So I'm just setting everywhere, just barely setting where I put the stuff. And then I'm gonna go in and just dust it off. Like, I literally don't bake. I've said this before. I don't bake, I set. And that's it. So, go in with my powder brush, any powder brush. This one is clean, so I'm gonna use it. I just clean my brushes. I have that video up on how I clean my brushes, kinda cool. Something different for me. I want to try something different because I haven't been recording in a couple of months because I'm doing so much, trying to move or getting the house built and all that. And so I've been really busy, so I hadn't had time to record. But I washed my brushes and I just felt like it was an opportunity to film, and I did. Got that up on my IGTV and on my YouTube. So yeah, I just dust off everything, and what's left over, I'm dispersing over my whole face to kind of set that. And then this is a step where I will bronze. Today I'm going to use, normally I use my everyday Wet n Wild bronzer in the shade Shady Beaches, but I'm not going to use that today. See what I'm saying? I stray away from what I normally do. I'm going to use this Morphe bronzer in the shade Blogger I got from where is my brush? I got out of a BoxyCharm. The brush that I like to use, that I've been using with it for some reason, because I'm rushing, I can't find it. So I'm just going to use this Wet n Wild little contour brush. And I'm just going to bronze.
Now by 2024, the city of Mata is saying that this will be the new bus rapid transit system. The city also tells us
just a little bit. This color is okay. Not my favorite shade, but it gets the job done. With this dark, I know since I'm using kind of a darker foundation, even though I mixed it, it's still kind of oxidizing, but it's not as bad as it is alone. So this bronzer works fine. I just noticed that when I use the Wet n Wild one, it's kind of red, and then I'll go over with a more bigger fluffy brush to kind of just blend everything together. It's kind of more like I placed it, but I didn't blend. And I like the way this works. And I'm using my bronzer also as a contour. And it's not giving me this overly done Instagram highlighted under the eyes. It's kind of just like an everyday my skin, one color type of thing. At this point, I will set and highlight. So I go in with this concoction that the NYX to set all my powders, and then I just use the insert that I got from a BoxyCharm or whatever as a fan. And when it's almost dry, you can feel it kind of almost drying. That's when I go in with my highlighter. And I have been going in with this Pretty Vulgar one, because I was just going in on my Wet n Wild one. But I noticed like this one is subtle, but it's pretty. But then after so long, it looks dry. So I'm going to mix the two. I'm going to mix this one with my Wet n Wild Precious Petals. And they're kind of similar in color. So I'm going to mix these two. And I'm just going to use a highlighter brush. And for the Pretty Vulgar, I like using this rounded brush. It's a Luxie brush I got in a no, not this one. It's not this one. It's not that one. Here it is. It's a Luxie brush I got with a BoxyCharm, and it is the tapered highlighter brush. It doesn't have a number. Yes, it does. 522 tapered highlighting brush, and I'm just gonna dip into both. Pretty Vulgar, Wet n Wild, Pretty Vulgar, Wet n Wild tap, because I don't want it to be crazy. But it's subtle. I didn't want to go in too hard, because I do that from time to time. I noticed that I have like a simple base, no color, like I don't even do an eyeshadow, probably just like lashes or just regular mascara. Today I'm not even gonna do lashes, like I don't have time, I'm just gonna do regular mascara. And then my highlight is just like overpowering sometimes, and it's just like, girl, it looks like you stopped in the middle of your makeup and forgot to finish. So I'm trying not to, I feel like I'm over highlighting. I'm saying that I'm not gonna over highlight as I'm over highlighting, but I just hit that brow bone with whatever's left over. And that's about all I do. I will go over everything with my face powder. I probably should have did that before I highlighted, but I'm gonna take that same bronzer and an eyeshadow brush. Just this any eyeshadow brush, and I'm just gonna put my bronzer in my crease. There's nothing much on my lid, but on my eye, so I'm just gonna hit it with that bronzer. There's the eyeshadow. And I don't know if you can tell, like, it does something, not much, but it does something, because it's not an eyeshadow, but it makes you look more natural instead of your lids being bare, because sometimes your lids are a completely different color from your face, and it's noticeable. So you kind of just tie it in with the same bronzer that's on your face, and it just looks more natural, I guess you can say. Yeah, I'm not even going in with like a wing liner or anything. I'm just gonna pop on. I'm gonna do my mascara and then we'll be done. And lately I've been using this Wet n Wild Mega Wear mascara, and I literally found this from Dollar Tree. I was on a mission. I was like, I'm gonna find me some good products from Dollar Tree, and I wanted to try. I know Wet n Wild has good mascaras, so I was just like, I'm gonna get one. And it's the first one I saw. It said that it had soy protein in it, and I have been wanting to let my lashes rest from wearing falsies all the time. And so I was just like, I'm just gonna let them recuperate, get back healthy. And this mascara has protein in it, so I was just like, $1, it has protein in it, let's see what it does. And I will say, the first time I used it, I was like, nope, this is not the one for me. I was gonna throw it away. Like, it just costs $1. I'll never use it. And then I'm just like, you know what? I need to stop throwing away makeup when I don't like it. I have a habit of doing it. Whether I buy it or it's I get it in a BoxyCharm or an Ipsy bag or whatever. If I don't like it, I don't use it. And then sometimes I forget about it or I throw it away. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm about to start using my my products. I got them for a reason. Okay, I'll pick that up in a minute. Now I'm done. We're gonna set. No, I need to let this mascara dry. I'm tripping on this video right now. Let me pick this mess up. I'll be right back. So I'm back. I picked up what I dropped. It's just my little compact. Now, my hair's not as crazy looking. And all I did for my hair when I'm in a rush and I'm quick, I literally spray it with plain water. And I use this Cantu coconut cream. And I wet my hair, get the coconut cream, put it all over, put it in my bun, and I do my baby hairs, I guess my edges, or you can, whatever you want to call it. Really, it's not. I just pulled a little bit of hair out and just swooped it down. Normally I use Gorilla Snot, but today I used just a tad, like the tiniest amount of this got to be, because this makes my edges stay laid for like 3 days. I'm just gonna throw that out there. And I'm like always feeling like the best when I use the got to be, but I just don't want to use it all the time because I heard it will take your hair out. So I use that for special occasions, or when my head is like a hot mess and it won't lay down and it's dirty, I need to wash it and it's frizzy. Got to be glue does the job. So my lashes should be dried by now. I've learned in the past, do not spray your face when you do mascara because you will blink and it'll be all over your face. And I did not take all this time to do this natural makeup look to be messing it up. So what I'm going to do first, Dewy NYX, spray that everywhere, let it sit for 10-15 seconds, and then go in with my Morphe spray. So let's do that now. And I am covering my eyes because mascara, just in case. I learned. And that seems like a lot. Just didn't feel like it was even. Whew. Okay, now all over with this mist. Okay, and I'm done. Just gonna pop on some lip gloss. Ooh, I dry myself in setting spray. You all will see if you subscribe to my YouTube channel and watch my upcoming videos and the videos that I have already posted. I drown myself in setting spray. I feel like that is the life of your makeup. You do not need to be out here in these streets doing all this to your face and it lasts an hour. And then after that, you're looking crazy. Like, that's just crazy to me that you would do that. I'm just gonna go in on a natural, normal day. I do not go crazy. I've been liking a nude brown-esque lip for the fall, just for work. And I'm going with this Ofra, I cannot say this brand, Ofra liquid lipstick in the shade Verona. It's comfortable.
Here's Lauren Coleman with your Fox 13 real-time traffic update. Brittany, I do have an update. Want to head out to the East Memphis area. We do have some power outages over along Poplar Ave.
And that's how that's looking. All right, guys, I am done. This concludes my get ready with me 10-minute work makeup. No lashes, no eyeshadow, just some bronzer, nothing crazy, just base, bronze, highlight, set, mascara. And this is brows, of course. This is what I do. This is how I look. I hope you guys like it. If you do, make sure you follow me on Instagram at Courtney Rae Beauty and also on YouTube at Courtney Rae Beauty. Subscribe to my channel, like my videos, hit the notification bell so you can see when I upload again. And also follow me on Instagram so you can see I upload videos, mini tutorials on my IGTV. Every now and then, and sometimes I put my sneak peek of what I'm going to post on YouTube on my IGTV, and it's just kind of like a sneak peek of what I'm going to upload, so you can go there, see what's brewing for the next video, and then you can stay updated on everything that I'm doing. I'm gonna start back uploading and recording more videos as soon as I get settled, y'all. I'm moving. That's enough in itself. I've been having some turmoil with that. Closing days changed and it threw everything off. I expected to be in my home next week. That's not happening. So I just want you guys to bear with me. I am going to start back being consistent. I promise you. I didn't start this channel not to be consistent, but right in the midst of me getting my flow and everything, all of this happened. So bear with me. I'm sorry for this not posting. If you guys are actually waiting on me or watching, I'm trying to build my following, all of that good stuff. But keep your eyes peeled, because every now and then I'll be putting some little stuff up just so you guys can stay engaged. Don't come for me because I have nails on this hand and nails on not on this hand. Long story. I'm a medical assistant. I pump blood pressure cuffs a lot. So these nails tend to pop off before these, and I've been too lazy to just pop these off. So I'm legit walking around out here in these streets with this going on. That's the whole situation. But yeah, this was my get ready with me quick makeup tutorial that I do on work days, and I liked how it turned out. This is normally what it looks like. It's nothing spectacular, but when I start getting my set up ready to go for my YouTube, I'm getting the camera, because right now I'm filming off of my YouTube iPhone, and I can't, the quality isn't the same. And I know you guys can't really get a feel for how I'm actually looking in natural lighting. And in real life, you kind of go off just what the phone shows you. And the lighting that I'm using now, like, that's why I can't wait till I move. It's not the perfect lighting. You really can't get a feel of it really looks really good actually in person. So if you're following these tutorials and you're using these products that I'm using, kind of don't go by what I look like, but go by what I look like, and you'll see what I'm talking about in your own real vision. When you see yourself after doing this, you'll see it looks a lot better. But yeah, I'm done rambling. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye. Okay, so I decided to do a little check-in. I wasn't gonna do it, but I felt like, hey, I just want to show you guys how my makeup looks after a long day's work. So this is how my makeup is looking after a whole day's worth of work. I did this, I applied the makeup 8 o'clock. I got to work at 9. I just got off around 5:30-ish. Right now it's 6:25. I'm about to get out my clothes, shower, and get ready for bed. But I just want to show you guys how my makeup is holding up. It's not horrible, but I mean, for that many hours, I don't think I look like completely bad. Like, my highlight is still popping. My highlight is popping. We're just gonna throw that out there. Creasing, it's about normal. This is about normally how I look at the end of the day, no matter what I do. But I do feel like I'm not as oily because I use the Juvia's Place foundation. Like, that's a good foundation. We're just not going to even just sit there and act like it's not. The color choices aren't the best. I just need to probably tweak my color choices, but for the most part, it's a pretty good foundation. And I did mix it with the the CoverGirl True Matte. So I don't know if that made a difference as far as the formula, because I mixed it, 2 mattes. I don't know, but this is how I look. And this is just a quick 10 minutes. I don't like that angle. Like, Oh, my forehead looks horrible. But this is just what I do when I just put on just like a quick makeup look for work. You guys will see in the video. Just foundation. My dog. My dog is so funny. She literally has her toy hitting my leg like, okay, lady, put the phone down and play with me. So I'm going to put the phone down and play with my baby before I hop in the shower. But yeah, I just want to check in to show you guys after my whole shift at work. And I mean, it was hot at work today. I don't know what it was. Our heat is on. It had been cold here. And then it was like, it dropped down to like 18 out of nowhere. And so they cut the heat on at our office. And now it's not cold anymore. It's back up to like 60 something. So it was hot today. So for the first time, I sweated at work doing some procedures, some EKGs and stuff, and I was sweating. Like, my hands were stuck in a glove. I was sweating, and I couldn't believe it because I was actually hot. I'm never hot. Like, everybody knows I'm never hot. Courtney's always cold. I have my heater on at my office, and my workstation, and my desk and everything, and I'm always in my jacket. If I'm not in my lab coat, I'm in my jacket. But it was hot today, and this withstand all the heat, all the running that I was doing. Like, it was crazy today, and I think I look decent. Will I go out with this makeup on? Probably not. But I don't think it looks horrible. So, yeah, this is just a quick check-in. See you guys in my next video. Bye.